please don't come to me on a professional wave expecting friendship. All you friends that don't want to pay your friends, hey, you lot are mad. Please don't come to me expecting a good service, yeah, while being rude to me. Play with me. Come and play with me.
Ring ring pon the hands free. 15 cool the shanty. I sing like the Grand Prix. She fling off the panties. And them things extra fancy.
Yo YouTube, what's up, what's happening? Hope you guys are cool. I'm back today with another video. If you're new here, then please, yeah, you're welcome to the channel, and hit that subscribe button, and yeah man, check out any other things. Check out my videos. I believe you're gonna love at least one thing. I genuinely believe it. No, today's video is a video I have actually done before, but I feel like it's important for me to do again. I was actually watching it today, and you know, I felt like I therefore need to do an updated version. It's 2018, and I believe these issues still persist, and I kind of wanted to kind of address the way I cover these, and how I kind of go through life, essentially as a creative. So yeah, let's talk about it. So yeah, let's go. Last year, one of the big reasons I made that video was because I was from a point where I was just starting anything creative. I've literally been in YouTube, well, not just YouTube. I do so much more away from YouTube, like creatively, but from YouTube is like obviously the first creative thing I do that you guys see. I am somebody that does a lot of creative work, excluding all the videography stuff. I also do some writing, directing, lots of different things under my belt, and I'm still learning. And I feel like I'm kind of making this video because I want to talk from a point of a bit of growth, because I have experienced, I've worked with a lot of people this year and last year. From the point I started, and I believe it's a conversation that needs to be had. As a creative, it's annoying when people try to tell you how to value your work, and I always say this, and I will always repeat this, because in my last video I highlighted the fact that, you listen, creatives don't have a 9 to 5. We create when we create. If we're creating for a basis of being hired, we create when required, but at the same time, a lot of us don't have the benefit of having an office in a shard. We're in our rooms, we doing these creations, and we sending it off to the clients wherever they may be in the world. So we don't have a 9 to 5. I mean, currently shooting this video right now, it's 3:31 in the morning. I have lectures at 9 AM. I'm being creative. Yeah, so it's like, when it comes to working with clients, if you're kind of coming into videography, you want to come into photography, you want to come into the arts, you want to come into creating a service for people, I think it's important for you to understand your worth before entering the market that you're going to go into, because we undersell ourselves a lot of the time. And let me make a very straight point. As a black person, as well, as black people, like we sometimes don't value ourselves to the full entirety of what we're actually worth. I say this because I've worked with a lot of photographers of high levels, and the amounts that they get paid to do, I'll be honest, mediocre work, and the work I create and some of my friends create, the difference is astonishing. But the amount they get paid, it makes me wonder, was it just the fact that they're consistent, maybe the equipment, or was it just the fact that they're brave enough to approach the client with, this is my price? And I believe within itself is an important aspect of how you sell yourself, how you brand yourself. If you come off as too poor, as too cheap, it causes people not to maybe essentially sometimes take you as serious. I say this though within reason. Of course, your value has to also be shown in your work. So I guess before you put a stamp on what you believe is your value, I believe you should have work that can show off, whether it be consistency, repetition, or there has to be something that's individual to you that causes you to be taken seriously. So please don't just say, okay, cool, I'm just going to start charging like £50 an hour. But your work might be mediocre. Take strides into learning. I believe the more you put into your craft, the more you do, the more you see progressive growth, the more you should change. So start somewhere where you're comfortable enough to get out of bed. For example, I had a talk with one of my guys, and he was like, I'm willing to do stuff for free all the time. And I said, that's cool, but doing stuff for free doesn't cost you. It doesn't help you actually grow. Reason being, you see, when you do things for free, it means you do them on your terms, meaning that because the person isn't paying you, you're doing it the way you would do it, to your level of ability. So then that means it doesn't actually come with any apprehension by giving it to the client. The client will take it as the fact that, because I haven't actually paid you, I don't expect anything from you. But when I hand you my hard-earned money, yeah, it's like you receiving that means that you now have to represent, meaning that you're taking somebody's hard-earned money. It forces you to produce work, meaning that the work now has a value. Not just valued by yourself, but valued by somebody else. So if your level of ability before that you were willing to do it for free is now under that value of the cash that you've requested, that then shows you've overpriced yourself or you're just not good enough. Now, what I feel is important about doing paid transactions and actually requesting money for your services, it means it forces you to do work that is quality, meaning that I'm giving you a value to you, and if I meet that means that you value my work at either that as a minimum or more, meaning that it forces you to grow. So many people do so much for free and they wonder why they don't grow. It's not just because you're actually not financially getting any gains. In your time isn't giving you any output, in the sense that you're not growing. You're not forcing yourself to produce something of value. You're producing it at a level that is your natural capability. Even if you could improve, you don't really and truly know how much that is worth. And it's not always about the cash, but it's about the quantified value of it. And I believe you need to request sometimes money and to grow, so that you can understand that these things have values, and for value to come around, you have to produce. So it forces you to produce good work. That's one thing I learned last year, that I was fam, I can't lie to you, I set myself a high standard of a price. I set myself a high value. Reason being, I know that I'm a person that works within pressure. So if I set a bar, I'm meeting that, and if it's in my capabilities. And at the time last year, I was learning how to do these things. So for me, I know that I can do good work. Plus, I know I'm also bringing you much more than just video. I'm bringing you an experience. I'm bringing you something that's individual to me. There's a way that I do things that nobody will ever do it the way I do it. I may learn from these people, but my translation of it is individual to me. Upon which, in all these things, I value all that and say, you know what, let me set this price, because you know what, not only for the client thinks maybe they may be getting it too expensive or some too cheap. For me, I'm putting pressure on myself, and that's growth. For you to grow, for you to become better, you need to pressure yourself. And a lot of creators don't do so because there's apprehension and there's a fear of, what if I don't do it well? What if you do it better than well? That's a question you need to ask yourself, because fear will drive you down, but fear can also drive you higher than you've ever been. And I always believe fear should be your driving factor, and God, of course, but fear should motivate you rather than hinder you. Fear should make you build bridges rather than build barriers. So yeah, that's on that. Another thing I faced last year a lot, there's so many people that want to work professionally with you, but they expect friendship from you. I wrote about this in a tweet recently, if not today. They want to all be professional with you, but they expect you to kind of like, but bro, but obviously, like, remember let me give you an example. So I've had a client come up to me, can you send me an invoice, please? Sweet, sent them an invoice, did everything with an email, because I always need bookings via email, just because it's a standardized way to keep information safe, and I can search on that. WhatsApp, I don't really trust it. Cool, invoice, information sent by email. I play my part. You don't want to be messaging me all the corrections, and I simply say to you, bro, do me a favor, any correction you see within this, write it down, I'll correct it. Give me a standardized format, send me all your logos, send me any attachments you want onto it, send me any music. Please, why are you sending me links on WhatsApp of what to download? I didn't ask you for that. I've said this is the way we need to do it, and then I told you say, listen, bro, it's just quicker. It's quicker, yes, but it doesn't make my life any quicker, because I have to then go from WhatsApp, then go on my laptop. If you send things by email, I can access it on my laptop straight away, or any device which I'm editing on. Please don't come to me on a professional way of expecting friendship, because you're not buying into me as a human, you're buying into the brand that I am, that I represent, which is my videography. Please don't mistake Mr. 200 as a character, as something I'm doing for the purpose of work, because they're two different mindsets. And you wouldn't expect to pay me for a vlog style I use on my YouTube for some professional work that I should be posting for you. You wouldn't expect that quality. You'd expect something a little bit better. So please don't come, this one gets me mad. Yo, bro, can you do me a favor? Like, we've worked together before, innit? Do man a favor. Not gonna lie. Listen, this do man a favor. Like, you get me? It's not doing me a favor. You know what I mean? Like, my time, I value my time. My time is my money. Meaning that any hour that I gave up, I can do things for free. All the time. It's not about the cash. I don't really care about money in that sense, but it's about the value of my time. If I'm losing out, there's an opportunity cost for what I'm doing for you. Don't be doing your bro. Your bro doesn't put money in my loads. Get me? Sorry, innit? Your bro yourself. All you friends that don't want to pay your friends, hey, you lot are mad. I'm not gonna lie to you. You see, wait, before I go into that, fam, support your friends respect your friends' professionalisms, and also to creatives that are non-creative, respect the way you're approached, respect the way the person does his work. Please don't come to me expecting a good service while being rude to me. Fam, I can't lie, like I feel like calling out bare people, but I won't do that. Imagine I sent you all your work. I said, please download within a week or 2 weeks. You now message me 1 year later. You didn't send me this. Not gonna lie, I therefore have the email with the attached file and it says sent. Don't try to, listen. You see me in memory, yeah? You see, sometimes memory fails you. That's why I have written evidence in it. I write everything down, stamped, date, even picture evidence. Play with me. Come and play with me. Ask me for the evidence. Fam, I've said it to clients before. I said, yo, please show me, what did you say that the agreements were? Because I remember the agreement we agreed. I can show you evidence. And usually it's the people that want to be going through WhatsApp. It's the people that want to be going through WhatsApp that want to be chatting the most. You didn't come in a professional way. If you lost the chat, please don't expect me to bring the chat up for you. I told you to send me an email. Please be creative. Don't ever let the fear of things that I've discussed ever like hinder you. I believe it's essential in 2018 as well. Be as fierce as possible, be as confident as possible, and value yourself. I think it's important. All I want to end is like value yourself. And this year was a year where I said, you know what, I'm gonna say a lot more no's to clients, because too many people, because last year I kind of depended on my videography a little bit, so I kind of felt like I had to do everything, and you never really have to do everything. Within it all, my growth and my process has increased because I value myself. Not only that, but I've also put in prices which I have to meet demands to, which makes me grow as a person. My work is good. I believe in it. My work is great. You will like it. And if you don't like it, there's many more people in there. And like I say, there's nobody that will do it like me. Facts. And the same as you. There's nobody that can do your work like you. Find the lane, switch up the lane, decorate the lane, create a new lane, or create on that lane and learn. I believe we need to learn. So listen, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Yes, sorry if my points got lost and mumbled. It's literally, this wasn't a rant because I'm not even that angry. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys want me to shoot. Any questions, hit me up in the comments. Boom. I don't know how to end this video anymore. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Love. Oh, by the way, also, like, in case you ever wondered why these videos are so clear, like, oh, the audio sounds good. Fam, you don't need to have the best of everything. You don't need to have everything. You need to be functional. This is how I make these videos, by the way. Like, when I don't want to use my fluffy mic, for example, I just bought like a new mic a couple weeks ago. This is actually the setup I'm using currently right now. Just want to take this out a bit for you. I'm using a wide angle lens. A lot of people ask me what equipment I use. 70D, or with a wide angle lens with a 10 to 16 millimeter. You can see I taped this microphone down. It's taped to the table, literally if you just plug into the camera. I've got literally a little light with tissue paper on it just to diffuse the light out. If I take the light diffuser off, wow. Always diffuse your light, guys. Basic stuff. Just please keep growing, and don't let equipment or lack of equipment hinder you. It's about how you just make things work. YouTube is a great thing, and it's, fam, just be creative. Love. Sweet. I don't know how to, okay, let me disappear again, innit?